This is a story about possibility. We are the women and girls in your schools, your neighborhoods, your communities, your homes, your sisters, mothers, daughters, wives, and friends. Our lives can be full of challenges and obstacles, but they are never without possibility. And possibility is powerful. Possibility is the story of Women's Fund. Women's Fund, one fund that works together with many organizations to serve women and girls. Women's Fund is the only local fund that provides grants exclusively to programs addressing the specific and unique needs of women and girls. Unique needs that otherwise would go unmet. In this country, just 2% of total charitable giving goes to organizations serving women and girls. 2%. Since 1998, Women's Fund has granted almost $1 million, working together with the programs and organizations that lift women and girls up in life, when and where that support is most critical and most impactful.
The Women's Transportation Fund has been around for the past 17 plus years. It is a project funded solely by the Women's Fund of Greater La Crosse. If you don't have transportation and you can't get your kids to daycare and you can't get yourself to work, you can't pay your bills and all of that. So even though sometimes it's a $100 gas voucher for fuel, $100 to you and me might not mean anything, but for these women, it's the difference between potentially having money to pay for your rent or ending up unsheltered. It really can make a difference. One car repair can just make things spiral. Like, okay, I need my car to get to work so I can pay my bills, but I don't have rent money if I pay for my car repair, and then it's just one thing after another. So we couldn't do it without the Women's Fund.
Hope Restores is an African-American community center, and we serve the entire community. We needed a space that people could come to heal, to talk about the things that they were going through, the big feelings and emotions that they were really experiencing, and they needed a place to set that down, and it needed to be a safe space. The Women's Fund responded in a way that was like, hey, how can we partner with you? And what can we do to help you serve the people that you serve? One client of ours that she didn't have any of her kids when she had started working with Hope Restores, and she now has custody of 5 of her kids. We have another family that was homeless for an entire year and was in a hotel room, and it wasn't until they started working with Hope Restores that we were able to get them into housing.
We're serving folks from the neighborhood, folks from the expanded community who need assistance just having clothing for every day, and who need assistance for accessories, and who need assistance for hygiene products, and who need assistance for blankets or even sleeping bags if they're folks who are houseless.
We hear a touching story almost every day we're open. And it's so heartwarming. One woman in particular stands out in my mind. I heard this commotion on the stairs one day, and a woman came upstairs, and all she had on was a t-shirt and a sleeping bag. She had been assaulted and robbed of all of her items, so we were able to provide her, I get chills just thinking about that, provide her with enough items and stuff to get her through to her next whatever she needed to do. Everyone is different, and everyone has their own set of needs. Whether it's a mom, trying to get through her day, or, somebody entering the workforce or whatever, we're just there. But the Women's Fund has been really instrumental in what we've been able to achieve, especially in the last 3 years.
If Women's Fund wasn't part of our funding source, we wouldn't have enough winter coats for some of the people who come to the closet. We wouldn't be able to distribute hygiene products in the amount that we had. We weren't able to give sneakers that were in good condition for people to wear because we were handing out sneakers that had already been worn out. So it's a big gift, and we're appreciative.
These needs are critical. And meeting these needs is critical for women to live healthy, productive, rewarding lives and raise healthy, thriving children. Meeting these needs is critical to the future of our communities. When we boost organizations that enrich the lives of women and girls, the women and girls can do the same for others. When you donate to Women's Fund, you're helping women and girls.
We invest in women and girls by supporting programs that help meet both their immediate critical needs and opportunities with long-term impact.
We leverage the collective power of philanthropy to improve the lives of women and girls because we believe
In the power of possibility.